Okay, the pace car moving away. I'm not going to sing Mouldy Old Doe, don't worry. I'll make it rain. 754 Chris Hayles at the back. We're about to get underway then with the first of 26 scheduled events today. Watch for the green, and Heavy Metal Classic 2023 is underway. Who's going to fire the first shot then? Well, already Dave Robbins, 612, goes into the back of the 259 and Bradley Cave into the wall. On turn 4, takes somebody else out with him. Into the wall goes 161 of Grant on turn 1. Bobby Pidgey's been wiped out by Crash Crandon. The 100 Jazz has gone. Billy Jarvis in the middle of that mayhem on turn 1. And Squirt in the Fiesta goes head on into 82. Joe Gingell in the Jazz. 9-10 Wilkins fires at the back of Billy Jarvis. Looks like it's 715 Carl Rayner who has got the early lead in the silver micro into the back straight. A big splash down there. The 350 of Ryan Yeo goes into the puddles on the inside of turn 1. The 28 gets dumped into the pile up there on the first turn. That's Mac Bell in that 28 car. Didn't quite see who did in there. The early encounters fairly slippery. A fair bit of standing water on the circuit. Things settling down now, but not to 4275. Phil Rowbottom been put away up there by Josh Wilkins. Had a lively start to this one. Up on turn 3 and walloped straight in. On the back of 612, Dave Robbins goes Crash Crandon. Raymond going on the back of the Real Steel Man in 737. He's backing out. He's a sitting duck there. 3550 Yogi Jr. thinks about it, but no. We'll pick up your leader as soon as we can. Looks like it's the 715 car. Well, he's been putting up there, so it is Joey Reynolds who takes up the lead, as he always does here at HMC. Is he going for the record of most race wins in one day? Well, one driver who won't be winning this is Lee White. He's been putting up there by 372. Fruity gets nailed by 177. Bobby Pidgley up there on turn 2. Not many cars left running now. Hayden Galley's been done up there, didn't see a by on turn 3 and 4. White spins around, goes away in reverse, and now on to the infield. The Real Steel car still going. As Yogi Jr. goes into the pile there, he tried an attack on 699 Aaron Nelson, put himself into that little pile on turn 1. Yogi Jr. now takes a shot from 160 Jamie Moore. Joey Reynolds leads. There he goes down the home straight. 715 second, that is Carl Rayner. And 67 Ricky Beasley in third. Sherlock under fire from Lee White. .259 of Cave gets dumped aside on the back straight by Ario in 77. As 438 Polar puts the roof up on Yogi Jr. Reece Yem spun aside by Squirt in 572. Crash Crandon takes one from Jamie Moore. Here comes the 781 for the revenge shot. No, he misses him. 781 of Blake Dudley keeps it going. Raymond going on Crash Crandon, who's sitting duck on the start-finish line. That boards are out now. 51 Avery's been picked up by Ario, dumps him out into the pile on turn 1. Up there ahead on from Jessica Tout on, I think that was Jamie Moore. He gets done now by 747 Brad Davies as the checkered flag goes out for Joey Reynolds. We'll confirm the rest of the results as soon as we can, but Joey Reynolds takes his almost customary HMC win. Celebrates with a hit on Josh Wilkins in the 910. Wheel drive cars next out, please. Number 760, Joey Reynolds. The classic front-wheel drive class with the Primera, so he'll be out in the next race, hopefully. Final round of applause, please, for Joey Reynolds. Final round of applause, please, for Joey Reynolds. Carolyn and Jodie Simmons in race control. Julie Hook on the lap charts as well. Gemma Dixon on the results. Classics champion. Classics will be all in for their final. But for now it's the front wheel drive cars, mostly Japanese machinery. Got a Cavalier in there. A couple of Rovers. Green flag goes down and the 2 litre division gets underway. One of the Isle of Wight boys splashing onto the infield there. That was 909 Jamie Duff in the Cav. In our first turn, Lakey has the lead in 1-1-4 and one up straight in goes Callum French, courtesy of Pugs in 200. The Prairie goes out wide. I want to see that thing on its side. Colin Duff gets put away by 62 Gary Webb. Nathan Grant goes in on Colin Duff in turn. Morris is in there. He gets done by Harry Thompson in the early Sunny Estate. Jamie Duff fires up the back of the 880 of Cox in the Rover. 538 Salvage gets 2 left aside by 746 of DJ Tyler. Pick up your leader in a moment. Callum French is finished, the Coventry Avenger. Not speed sideways, and in we go. Oh, the leader's gone. Jackstar, Joey Reynolds rather, puts away Liam Lake. Nathan Grant was claimed there as well. Let's see how Nissan Prairie gets on. Well, Mick Gedney can win races in one. He had an absolute blinder at the 04 HMC. Things quieting down just a moment there. 42 Basil still going. Up there on turn 3, Jamie Turner gets put away. Jay Anslow's put somebody in. That was Morris in 348. He gets done over the back wheel by a combination of Tom Castle and Jackstar. Castle now spun aside by Timmy in 257, the Water Boy. He now has a go at Jackstar. 348, I would say is finished. That's Chris Morris, the Northampton Pirates team man. 760 Joey Reynolds leads. Oh no, he doesn't. He's been put away by the 880 of Matt Cox. And somebody going to finish off the 3 litre and gone, not speeding 184. Oh no, not quite. The Nissan Prairie still going. We want to see that thing on its side. We'll work out who's leading as soon as we can. Down there on turn 4, Yo-Yo Junior under fire. Things quieting down for just a moment in this 2 litre front wheel drive Classics. Pugs under fire from 625 of Josh Gooch. Tries to put him into Callum French, and into the fence goes 992 Brad Tower, courtesy of Smiley in 802. 118 Jay Anslow is your leader, formerly of the Telford Wreckers, now with Crashco in the red and black. I hadn't seen Jay out for a long time. Used to race up at my local venue of Hensford as Pugs puts himself into a market tyre on turn number 1. Callum French's dead car is collected by 311 Helm Jr. Jackstar still going. Waterboy under fire from 414 Ginny Craig and the Nissan Sunny. 909 Jamie Duff, it is 16th HMC attacking Pugs, who's been lively in this one. Collects a marker tyre. Still your leader is Jay Anslow in 118 in the Bluebird, into turns 1 and 2. 746 DJ Tyler battling with 815 Tom Castle for second. It's last lap this time, Mr. Starter, please. For Jay Anslow, as down there on turn 4, oh, Josh Gooch has gone in on, I think that's George Millard. Oh, what a hit from DJ Tyler on 909 Jamie Duff. He gets a head-on in turn from Tom Castle. It's kicked off down there on the fourth bend. Tom Castle 9 to 5 from Jackstar in 360, puts it into the marker tyre, big splash on turn 1. Letting on go in on the 815. The Castle family have done over 20 HMCs in a row. It was Ian Castle who did 20 consecutive. There's the checkered flag and he drops on 118 Jay Anslow. We'll confirm the results in full shortly. The Prairie gets home. Fair play, 184 Andy Nutley. And we'll get you the results in a moment. We believe Jay Anslow 118 is your winner. Great stuff for the man from Telford up in Shropshire. Barry Eaton is filming here the official DVD. And here comes our race winner in the Nissan Bluebird 118, Jason Anslow. Your applause, please. For the Isle of Wight boys there, sporting the name of Bangers Down West. I know Jamie Waller-Jones. 956 Harry Thompson's Sunny Estate. That's in a mess. I missed that. RX-7 in this one. Let's face it, the RX-7 did win the British Touring Car Championship at the beginning of the 80s with Win Percy. Can it win here? Squirt starting at the back, struggling to get the Gazelle to run. Here we go then, classic bangers away. Look at that, already drifting his way out there. Jamie Charles in the Cortina. 15 Egg gets spun aside by Lewis in the Cortina, number 150. We've lost both the A60s, all three of the A60s up there on turn 4 as Pumpkin gets spun out by the slow-moving Squirts. Luke Webb has taken the lead in the Capri, number 553. Had a bit of a train there. On the back straight, Alan Loader went in on Jamie Charles. He got done in turn by Killick in the Larder. And the latter two put away by Flumpy Jr. in the Sierra as the Larder is T-boned by Dan Daly's RX-7. Well, I said it might be a quieter race, this one. They didn't hear me, did they? Percy gets spun out in his Sierra by Reggie in the Cortina. 15-8 goes in up there on turn 1 in the Marina. Well, that RX-7 hasn't lasted long, sadly. 784 of Tom Killick facing the wrong way on the back straight. Jamie Charles under the centre in his Cortina. Tom Martin takes out Egg in the Marina in 15. Pumpkin's been picked up by Webby, the leader in the Capri. That Capri looks quick. He leads the way. Reggie in the Cortina second. Third place, I'm not sure. As Pumpkin spins around on the back straight in the Cambridge. 364 Flumpy Jr. is third in the Sierra. Thought he was a lap down, but no, he's going for second there as the leader spins Tom Martin, the Invader, aside. And up there on turn 4, Percy gets walloped straight in by Tommy Killick's Larder. That larder's going well, actually. Bit of Russian steel, based on the design of the Fiat 124, of course, built in Russia for decades. They had to stop selling them in Britain and the EU because they couldn't meet emissions laws. There's Purty going in. He got hit over the back wheel there by Killick. Tangle there between Egg and Galley. I think it was Egg went in on Galley in the RX-7. The 150 of Lewis Richards gets taken out by Webby, who's still leading in the Capri. Cortina crabs its way towards the centre. Oh, Pumpkin's gone on the back straight. Is anybody going to jack the A60? Doesn't look like it at the moment. But Killick goes in on 15 Eggy. They're going to put him away on turn 2. The Marine try and turn out of it, but in we go. Square gets pushed wide by the leading Webby in the Capri. Well, they go either side of... come on, Egg's a sitting duck there. Somebody break the eggshell. Reggie, that's more like it. Takes out the Marine. Oh, and what a hit from Lewis Richards on Pumpkin. Tried to jack the A60. Hasn't jacked it up, it's folded it a bit. Webby trying to tackle 364 of Flumpy Jr. as Jamie Charles has rejoined. He gets put in by Killick, who's been lively in this one. Still Webby the leader. It'll be last lap this time for the Ford Capri. I think they've still got the lead, or is it? No. 364 Flumpy Jr. has taken over. I apologise, the Sierra now leading. Down the back straight they go. Pumpkin sitting tight in the A60. Will anyone go in on him? The checkered flag about to go down. Now the checkered flag drops on Kyle Carpenter. But it might be the 553. We'll wait and see on that one. It's one of those two that's taken the win. We don't know. They were a lap apart, I think, which has caused the confusion. Okay, we'll confirm that in a moment. We'll just have a check of the lap sheets. (6-4) Flumpy Jr. Kyle Carpenter after a check of the lap sheets. With applause, please, for the man in the Sierra Estate who's, I think, attempting to take the quickest lap of honour ever. Must want his lunch. Burger van is... .20 of Troy Cooper with his Astra Estates. 962 is Josh Pidgley. 125 the Vauxhall Zafira of Mark Boyle. He's stopped moving. He needs a push from 244. Jack Bunyan, Baby Bunny. Third generation racer. Here we go then. Joe Reynolds out there, so he'll probably win this one. We're underway. 254 it is Nick Digweed who leads them off. Already 221 firing in there. Takes out the 808 car of Zach Stevens into the wall, and Jack Aldridge through the water splash on the home straight. We lose a 65 car, very smart Aaron Kirk. Then we go on turn 1, 2, 792 Barmy Baz has taken in the 525 of Ryan Reed. Here we go on turn 3, anybody going in? Yes. The 136 of Stumpy gets taken out. The leader is 254 Nick Digweed going into turn 3. Ryan Reed's taken out on turn 4. Round the oncoming is the 220 of Troy Cooper on turns 1 and 2. We lose Matt Woodcock in his super smart Mark IV Astra. 244 Baby Bunny Jr., if that makes any sense. Attacking 221 of Ted Harfield in the coupe. 427 Big Mac tries to wind out the 334 of Swamper. Well, we said the Classics race might be the quieter one, but so far they haven't done the modern cars. Round goes the 65 of there of Aaron Kirk, very smartly turned out Astra. 254 Nick Digweed leads, 422 the Mule behind him. 792 Barney Baz, 921 Jack Aldridge, and the rest of them go through. Bradley D in the Mark II Focus. Barney Baz, I think, is a lap down, but we saw him go in on turn 1. The S-Max has been picked up by 334 Swanborough. Here we go on turns 1 and 2. Going ahead on into the Kirk car 65. Wallop straight in we go. That's more like it. Into the fence courtesy of Mark Boyle on turn 4 goes 784. which is Andy Short. He's certainly been shortened there by 2:20 of Troy Cooper. Nick Digweed, 2:54, continues to set the pace as the S-Max is T-boned by 9:62 of Josh Pidgley. He gets hit in turn by Swanborough in 3:34. .300, the Pasty has a go at Troy Cooper. There goes Joey Reynolds. He's up into about 4th or 5th place now. Out goes Swanborough in the 3:34 as Barbie Baz is spun aside by 4:27 Big Mac. Big Macs and Pasties in the same race. I'm hungry now. Andy Shorten going under fire from Joey Reynolds. Last lap next time for the 2:54. Here he comes as Stumpy 136 is running. Ben Woodward down there on turn 4 in the colours of the Barrow boys. Nick Digweed leads, Sam Lewis, the Mule in 2nd place, and Jack Aldridge 3rd, I think. The Pasty under fire from Barmy Baz. Checkered flag is at the ready though. Bit of push and shove there on turn 4, but Nick Digweed takes the win in 2:54. Bit of a sort out there behind, I think Baby Bunny might have got through the 3rd. Barmy Baz gets wiped down the back straight Armco by 4:22 the Mule. That concludes. Here's our winner in the A1 Metal Recycling Wokingham sponsored car 254. Your applause please. Race winner, Nick Digweed. That is the most ridiculous banger I... 105 Louis Williams out there on the 2nd row alongside Josh Spokes. Adam Bligden, little spiky, 391 is out there. 612 Dave Robbins, he's got a micro as well, we've seen him out in this Fiesta. Green flag is already out. Pace vehicle pulls off. And so does Brad Wixom. So our pole sitter hasn't started. And Billy Page in 88 takes the lead. 105 Louis Williams 2nd, 391 Little Spiky is in 3rd place. Who's going to fire the first shot? Hopefully somebody on that monstrosity of a limo. Yeah, Maisie M's having a go at it. They slide their way into turn 3. Timmy Aldridge gets it sideways. More use of rear-wheel drive cars, ex-Pisca stock car racer. There we go, the Bears having a go. Limo nearly goes. Maisie M's has gone. That's broken her front suspension. She's out of it. Carly Gabriel was not. Here comes the limo off the centre. Nearly goes in on 276. 275 of Johnny Tomlinson. Your leader is Louis Williams in 105. Ahead of Billy Page and the 612 of Dave Robbins, the ex-Standlake Junior champion. Oh, what a hit from 108, 178. Bowman the showman. Here comes the limo and wallop straight in we go. Reds are out. I think the Reds came out just as Ario piled in there. Bowman the showman. Yeah. Green flag waves and they're underway then. Good start by Wiggles in 325. Dave Robbins in there as well and Fatboy Ford in the 288. Up the back of the limo goes 794. Waterboy Aldridge hasn't started, he gets walloped. I think that was Carly Gabriel, it was. The limo's been put away there in on 7. There we go, wow, what a head on. 743 Rogers on the 7 at 2 at 6 of Ross Dyer. A diabolical start to his afternoon. Aaron Charles reverses. And then we go. That's more like it. Well done, Joey Holmes. Thank you very much. Through this side of the limo there, it's still moving. That was Spud number 90, the Birmingham boy who did the damage. Wiggles has got the lead. There's a whole sequence of other hits down there as well. And another one! Dave Robbins. Has that stopped it? No, it hasn't. Come on, next man in. Come on, we want to see that thing split in half. Well, there is a race going on elsewhere. There comes Fat Boy, he has a go. Oh, he collects another dead car there. Couldn't see who it was. Here we go again. Chatty Man goes in. Look at the state of that. Clearly all the drivers hate homemade limos as much as the late great Steamer used to. I don't know who's leading. It's still having too much fun down on turn 1. I think it's 325 Wiggles who's leading. Well, I don't know who's going to get the bonus prize for splitting it in half. They've nearly managed it. Not much else happening in this one. Well, the highlight of that race has already happened. Absolutely superb. Amazingly, Ross Dyer is still moving in there. Just behind all that carnage. Well, Chris Ford had a go in 288s. Chatty Man from the Bears, Kieran Fry, had a go. Spud did most of the damage. Dave Robbins was who put it in initially and took Ross Dyer in as well. Checkered flag meantime about to wave. It's going to be Adam Wixon 325 who takes the win. Brett Jackson second. I think Billy Page took third. And 105 Lou Williams, 391 Little Spiky, Chatty Man in 321, 416 Josh Stokes, 369 Dan Thompson, 184 of Callum Golan, 257 Sis Limo. Your applause please for Wiggles, Adam Wixon. As I say, there's a bonus prize to the driver who manages to split that thing completely in two. To see some Caddy Hearse on Caddy Hearse hits here. Ace Ash in the very used one, and Will Guppy. It's got a Rover V8 under the bonnet. That is gorgeous. Well, Prettiest looking bangers I've seen in a long time. Here we go then, unlimited bangers on the Standlake Arena circuit. Muttley in 43 struggling to get going. Look at that, 3 dank curses together. When was the last time you saw that? Runa going for the lead as I expected in the Supra as Rossi gets taken out by 91 Bartlett, who gets one from Michael Carter in the Caddy Seville. Gelsthorpe gets turned around by Carter in turn. Lively start for the Cadillac. It's 262 Runa out in front as expected. 103 Lee Bugler second. Keefe third in the Volvo. 456 Terry Hawes taken out by Luke Maynard on the back straight. Ace Ash has pulled off in the Hearse, lost another one of the Yank tanks as well. Nutty Nath has pulled it in the Ford LTD. Michael Carter is wound out by Ricky Beasley in the Mark II Granada estate. Keefe having a go at Lee Bugler, trying to take him in on turn 2. Volvo on Jaguar. 920 Terry Church in the Scorpio limo going well. 221 Tom Martin struggles on the Volvo. Ace Ash and Nutty Nate back and forth at 10 mile an hour on the centre. Come on, this isn't an American DD. 228 Splat taken round by Vossi on turn 3. Vossi across the track nearly gets T-boned by Tom Martin. The leader is still Runa. Well, expected, it's the quickest car out there by far. Ace Ash has rejoined, he's under fire from Goldie. Look at this into turn 1, Bears versus Team Black. Ernie spins around, look out, nearly gets a head on from Ace Ash. I think Ernie must have raced that XJ at the last 5 HMCs. Goldie now onto the infield. Nutty Nate's got going again as well. Harry Gelsthorpe into the back of Ace Ash, that's more like it. Nobody's hit Gupster yet in the Hearse. It's too pretty, they won't damage it. Who are we kidding? This is banger racing. Harry Gelsthorpe gets one over the back wheel from Tom Martin's Volvo. He gets one in turn the other 240 estate of Vossi. Runa still leads. Difficult driver to quantify is Runa. He either wins races by a mile or he goes in on stationary cars he's warring with. And probably nobody he's warring with is here today, so he can get on with winning. Oh, Muttley's buried the... that's well and truly stuck, that Caprice there. Look at that, in the inside of turn 1, right in the water splash. Ace Ash goes around, or somebody's done Tom Martin over there on the far side, didn't see who it was. Bartlett taken round by the leader. Sam Bartlett gets the Jag going again. He's the son of Mark Bartlett, who's won the HMC in the past in a Jag. 278 Brokenshire going well in the P5. 1 lap to go for 262 Runa. Coming up on 103 of Lee Bugler. Oh, wallop straight in goes Terry Church, courtesy of Brokenshire. That's put a wheel back on the Scorpio limo. He comes to rest, Lehman coming to finish him off. 278 Brokenshire is gone. Rolls into the back of Muttley. 262 Runa wins it. Come on, one last shot on Ace Ash. Come on, one of you. Is it going to be Keefe? No, he's got away. We'll confirm the result in a moment. Somebody's gone in over the front wheel there of the 920 of Church. As Gupster finishes off with a gentle hit. Oh, Tom Martin's been destroyed on the back straight. I missed that. I think that might have been Ace Ash. Runa, your race winner in the Supra. Your applause as he comes round on his lap of honour. Number 15. And our winner then, a rather patchwork Mercedes-Benz. The race winner 32, Reedy Jr., Callum Reed. Take a second win. 572 Squirt has already had a third in the Classic division with his Singer Gazelle. 715 on the second row, Carl Rayner. He was going well until taken out in race one. Green flag waves, here we go. It's 781 Blake Dudley who leads them off, chased by Carl Rayner, who's going to fire the first shot in our second round of races here at HMC 2023. The 562 was taken out sideways, Jaden James. And well up straight, here we go. The 28 got put in a fair rate there by Aidan Galley. The 28 of Mac Bell. Jason Wood was caught up in that in the 479. Away goes 715 Kyle Rayner with the lead. 830 Lee White gets wound out by Zacho Moores as the Honda Jazz gets taken onto the centre, the 82, and well up straight, here we go. Oh, 259 of Cade gets put in by Bobby Pidgley. More cars piling in behind him, four of them into the back of that pile up there. That's the 512 in there, Matt Armstrong. I think Jamie Waugh's in there, Yogi Jr. and 412 of Galley. Whole sequence of hits there into turn. There's more cars piling in, look at that. Aaron Charles puts away Zacho Moores and he gets done in turn by Jaden James. It's all kicked off here on turns 1 and 2. Not many cars left now already, only a few laps into this one. Look at the state of Jason Wood's car, 479. Near the water splash goes Yogi Jr. He goes in on Zacho Moores. That was a bit of a revenge shot, I think. Come on, next one's in. Asfo's leading, who cares? The Jazz goes in on Jaden James. Joe Gingell in the Jazz. Quickest I've ever seen a Honda Jazz move, that is. Now the Jazz taken out by 699 Nelson. That's who's leading, I've no idea. It's Ricky Beasley, I think, in 67. Yeah, there he is, turn 2. Let's have a look over our lap scorer's shoulder. Yes, Ricky Beasley, 67-year leader, and wallop straight in. Bradley Davies put away by the 699 of Aaron Nelson. Another one on the back straight, Yogi Jr. He's had a rough race in this one. That was Lee White, I think, getting rid of him. This has been one of the liveliest races we've had so far at HMC 2023. Here comes your leader, Ricky Beasley in 67, the former 2-litre world champion, won that at Hensford a few years ago. Squirt battling it out for second, and the Reds are coming out. The Reds are out. Problems up there on turns 1 and 2, I think. It might be Zacho. Well, Zach Moores was the man who called. We can see why. Look at the state of that car. But the on pole then in his Bluebird. He's done a bit of circuit racing in a previous life in a Formula Ford, so should go well from the front. He's got 42 Basil alongside him in the Primera. One car not getting in, Brad Tout getting pushed onto the centre there as we get underway. Heat number 2 for the front wheel drive Unders Classics. Nutspeed and Basil lead them off into that first turn. Harvey Webb gets away well up in the third in the Primera. Will they all get round the first turn? The Prairie spins Lakey around in 114. He's not had a lot of luck so far today. And now Smiley gets turfed aside in the Mazda down the back straight. Will anyone go in on him? Oh yes, what a hit from Jimmy Craig on 802 Smiley. Under the centre they go. 115, Simon Kirby's in pretty as well in the Honda Concerto. Jamie Duff gets taken out by 360 Jackstar, but he battles on in the Cavalier. Matt Cox puts away Brian Pugsley on turn 2, the Rover 600. Not many of those about these days. There are reasons for that. And again, Jamie Duff, Mr. Bobby, taken out on the far side. He always fights back for more. Harry Thompson's been done by Lakey on turn 4. 815 Tom Castle under fire from Wiggy. Jackstar hits the 815 as well. Harry Thompson has abandoned, I think, in the middle of turn 4. The weight confirmation of who's leading in a moment. I think it might be Basil in 42. As Matt Cox attacks Pugs. Yes, 42 your leader. Thank you, lap scorers. It's 42 Basil. Basil Barron in the Primera, very quick indeed, who leads the way as the green car going down the back straight. They slip and slide their way round in this Heat 2 for the front wheel drive Unders Classics. Harry Thompson getting hit again! Oh, goodness me. That was Lakey stuffed into the back of him by Trummer, I think, the Mendips men, and now Nutspeed in the Prairie. Has got all of Lakey, puts him through the back of Brad Tout. In they all go. On the second bend, Brad Tout, the Grimley Raceway driver, tries to get going again. He does so. And gets done again by Pugs. Poor old Brad Tout. He loses Jimmy Craig on turn 2. He's down there on turn 4. What a hit from Nutspeed on Bonkers. He gets done in turn by Lakey. The Sunny ZX Coupe is now a Sunny hatchback. Lakey trying to rejoin. That's finished the Prairie, I think. For this race anyway. Hasn't fallen over yet. As Matt Cox gets stuffed into a dead car by, I think that was one of the Wokingham boys, it was Josh Gooch, I think, in his Bluebird. Lakey's been put away again, possibly by Jamie Duff on turn 1. Jerry Reynolds is now your leader, to the surprise of precisely no one. There are marker tyres all over the track on turn 4. It's like some giant game of drafts has taken place down there. Jimmy Craig has gone head on into, who's that, Matty Cox over there on the far side, I think. Lakey rejoins in 114. Triple Classics champion in a Capri, the same Capri I think every time, as there goes the checkered flag down on Joey Reynolds, another win. I think he's going for the record for most wins on any Metal Classic. It's Jimmy Craig, wallops Colin Dunn. Colin Duff, I should say, and into a dead car on the centre. Okay, we'll give you the results in a moment. There's the Reds come out on a lively front-wheel drive Classics heats.
And it's started, crashed the barrel off, I've got a screwdriver on it. That's what I used to do anyway.
Look at the state of 860 Bonkers Sunny ZX Coupe. That's a real mess. I could only see the driver's side of it at first. Oh, and the winner's going to celebrate with a hit on Tom Martin. Where's he going to put the A60? 2-1. That's Tom Martin in the A60. 5th was 784 Tom Killick. And 6 4 10 Dan Galley. They were the only 6 finishers. That's 364, 553, 294. First of the second round of heats for the modern unders. Is it going to be a hat-trick for Joey Reynolds? He's in there somewhere towards the back. We're underway. Side by side towards the first turn. Bradley D in the colours of the Real Steel team has the lead, but he's gone wide out of turn 2. Already 125 Mark Boyle and the Vauxhall Zafira people carrying gets turfed aside. And the other people carrying the S-Max gets spun round as well as Barbie Baz puts away Jack Bunyan. 808 was involved as well. Irish Andy goes in over the back wheel of the 6 of 57 of Steve Larman, the S-Max. 334 Jamie Swanborough's got the lead. Ahead of Bradley D. Also in there is the 921 of Jack Aldridge. He's going through now. Looks like he's going to take up the lead running into turn 3 as a couple of cars go into the marker tyres. 136 Stumpy was one of them. 220 Cooper was another. 184 Callum Gogan pulls off. We've lost Courtney Moore up there on turn 2. Being settled down slightly. Mark Boyle's not going again. 921 Jack Aldridge, ex-Briscoe F2 stock car racer, is your leader. The two people carriers together there as 422 the Mule goes through into second, battling with Big Mac in 427. Well, two drivers nicknamed Big Mac here today, but they're in different classes. Chatty man under fire from the 808s of Zachary. As round goes Irish Andy on turn 2, and Bradley D gets put in by Mark Boyle in the Zafira. Courtney Moore getting caught up there with, I think that's Barbie Baz on turn 4, it was. He goes on to the centre, Courtney stranded on turn 4. And in backwards goes Irish Andy, he's been on the receiving end a few times in this one. Who put the boots in there, couldn't quite tell. Jamie Swanborough takes one from Mark Boyle as Wallop straight in goes Larman in the S-Max. That was courtesy of 275 Johnny Tomlinson. And S-Max has certainly been a target in this one. It's much the biggest vehicle out there, along with the Zafira, as Jack Bunyan and Matt Woodcock are supposed to be running mates. Those two, was a bit of a misunderstanding. Matt Woodcock, who's raced in the juniors here many years ago in stock rods as well. Mark Boyle takes somebody else into a dead car up there. Might be Billy Page, number 88. Looks the right colour. Your leader is still Jack Aldridge, 921 in the booted Ford Focus. 427 Big Mac is second, and the Mule 422 is third. Last lap this time for 921, please. Going into turn 3 now in the Focus Saloon. 808's Zachary of Salts, the 657 of Steve Larman again. Leader on his last lap now. His brother Timmy has won HMC titles in the past as well. Jack won the Classics title in 2017. He's going to be a winner in the Modern Unlimiteds today. There's the checkered flag. Jack Aldridge, 921, your race winner. And Wallop, 808 of Zachary goes in on Big Mac, who's been taken out up there on turn 2. I missed that. But 808 of Zach Stevens finishes him off. Second place, I think, is the Mule. Well, here comes our race winner. Your applause, please, for number 921, a former Classics champion here at the HMC, Jack Aldridge. Third third, 254, Nick Digweed. Fourth was 760, Joey Reynolds. Fifth, 334, Jamie Swanborough. And sixth, 221, that's Ted Harfield. It's 921, 422, 254, 760, 334, and 221. Next up will be the other half. I think that's Joey Reynolds alongside him, so as a result of this one, a foregone conclusion. We're about to find out. Brett Jackson up there as well. Chatty man for the Bears, Timmy Aldridge, all the quick drivers towards the front in this one. Should be a good race between them. We're underway. Now that first turn, Joey inevitably making a good start. Can Bowman leaning wide here while Chatty man's been taken out already by Louis Williams, spins the Bears man aside. Jack Aldridge going for his second win in a row. Bowman's gone wide, he gets Joey Reynolds stuffed into him there. Joey's gone, spun aside there, and Jack Aldridge takes the lead for the second race in a row. Brett Jackson's come through in a second in 5.51. Waterboy Timmy Aldridge up to third. And it's now going to be a 1-2 for the family. Jack ahead of Timmy. Down there on turn 4, the 962 of Josh Pidgley's been taken out. Can't see who by. Backs his attacker into the wall. Will anyone go in? Here comes Kieran Bowman. Of course, he's going to go in. Wallop straight in. Always the entertainer. He seems to win the entertainer prize every meeting he races at. And that's why. Now Timmy Aldridge has mugged his brother for the lead. Courtney Moore spins out. And we got red flags down on turn 4. Yep, the reds are coming out. Green flag goes down. And it's the Aldridge's first and third. Nick Digweed's are there in second. Oh no, he's not. Taken out straight away by Jack Aldridge. Adam Wixon's been taken round as well by Brett Jackson. 257 of Timmy Aldridge has the lead, and one of the Bears pulls off. 419 Alfie Spokes, the youngest member of the Bears, I think he is out of it. The Aldridge is now run 1 and 2. Treble 3, Beach Ball. Bradley Wixon in the Astra Coupe is third. Nick Digweed is fighting back. A bit of smoke and steam there from Joey's car, so he may not add to his run of wins here. Yeah, looks like he's in trouble, as he is Bowman the showman. He's on the centre. Courtney Moore has gone up there in 240. Courtney's got a puncture, I think. 743 down the back straight. Ben Rogers could be a target for the leaders here as they come round to lap him. There's your leader. 257 the Waterboy. Chased by brother Jack Aldridge. Oh, and Courtney Moore has a lunge at the leader there. He gets through okay. Digweed third. Fourth is Brad Wixon, and the battle for fifth is between Brett Jackson, Adam Bligden, and our earlier winner, Adam Wixon. The Astra of Timmy Aldridge sounding a little rough as it went through there, but keeping going. Courtney Moore slowed up and wallop. 369 of Dan Thompson nails the 240 car. And now gets taken out in a tangle with Chassis Man. Meanwhile, Ben Rogers has been put in by Brad Wixon up there on turns 3 and 4, I think. Last lap this time for 257, Timmy Aldridge. Is it going to be an Aldridge 1-2? I can't remember another time in Bangers where brothers have won successive races at a meeting. There's one for the Statos, as Josh Pidgley clips the dead car of Courtney Moore. The checkered flag is being readied though. And well, Jack Aldridge took the previous race. This time Timmy Aldridge takes the win. And Jack's going to be second. Nick Digweed third. Adam Wixon fourth. Less than come home as Brad Wixon goes in on Josh Pidgley. Puts him in on turn 1. So that's your VW Passat, Echo Alpha 04, November X-Ray Kilo. You've also left your lights on, so return to your vehicle, please. That's 3 so far. What is it with vehicles with the lights left on today? My car's screwed. Okay, here we go then, heat number number 2 for the Unlimited Classics. Rapid start by Brookenshire's P5. 4 wide. Look at this down into the first turn. Something's got to give here, surely. They've all gone round. Have they done that? Well, as expected, Runa blasts into the lead. Harry Gelsthorpe second. Round goes Splat, courtesy of Brokenshire. Ace Ash, here he goes, wallop, straight in on Splats. Goes around the Bears for a good smash. Harry Gelsthorpe into second place. It's Goldie in the big Jag Mark 10 in third place. Here comes Lee Bugler in his Series 3 XJ6. Up in the third, we lose Terry Hawes in the Mark 3 Granada on the back straight. Nutley in the Caprice Hearse, got a puncture, I think, that's slowing him down. Runa away and gone. Keefe into the tyres, he's tangled with Brokenshire. Ernie picked up by 169 of JT. Nearly takes him out, he does take him round. Brokenshire takes one from Ace Ash in what's left of that hearse. I wonder how many more meetings that thing's got left in it. Been racing it for about 2 years already. I think he debuted that at the Bears Bash at Arlington, their charity meeting a couple of years ago. Runa leads, Lee Bugler second, then Harry Gelsthorpe in that lime green citrus sort of coloured Jaguar, I'm not sure what you call that colour, in third. Jimbo now goes past him, the Dodge boy, in the 702. As Mutley, Luke Maynard continues to limp on in his Caprice. Somebody finish that off, come on. Is JT going to have a go? That's interesting because JT is formerly of the Bears. I thought he was still with them. Well, what do I know? It's not about who's in what colour. Anybody's a target, I say. Sam Bartlett's going to have a go at Ace Ash's first, is he? No. Runa's away and gone as expected. As Goldie is taken into the marker tyres, spun aside there, Ace Ash under fire from Harry Gelsthorpe. It was JT who spun Goldie out. Ace Ash hits a marker tyre, keeps the hearse going though, he can't stop that thing. Is JT going to have another go? No, he's not. Jimbo takes a hit from Sam Bartlett. Runa leading by about half a lap. Lee Bugler second, and Sam Bartlett is now third in the 91 Jaguar. As Keefe has a go at Splat. Quieter conclusion to this one for the Classic Unlimited. We'll see him back out later on, of course. The Unlimited final will be all in. Classic and modern together. The checkered flag is at the ready. 2 out of 2 for Runa. So he can win when he wants to. I think it's 103 Lee Bugler second, and 91 Sam Bartlett. Barnes Jr. will take third. Jimbo fourth in 702, as Luke Maynard turfed aside by 67 Ricky Beasley on the final turn. Is that going to kick off the Team Black against Bears Wharf? Horse please for 262 Runa. Our second double winner of the day, joining Joey Reynolds. 262 Runa, Rob Bugler, your race winner in the Toyota Supra. Final four for Unlimited, please. Final four for Unlimited. It's the last race, so we'll be in the finals, so let's make this last heat. Joey Malady on pole position with Steve Shepherd alongside. Watch for the green. Here we go, events number 14 gets underway here at HMC 2023, and already 455 of Hayden Hawes gets spun out down the home straight by Luke Holdsworth. This should be a quieter race, I think, this one for the newer cars. It's 50 Joe Mulady, I think he's on his track debut today, who leads the way. The Ringwood Cheetah's driver, normally used to racing on the dirt tracks. He's got it now, he's been spun aside. In at the bump on Steve Shepherd, he gets caught up as well, he's going to nearly take out Boogie there. That's given the lead to Luke Holdsworth in 5.85, with a bit of a schmozzle at the back as well, involving a couple of the equalisers, also Roscoe, number 10 in his Lexus. So all the equalisers are in problems in the early stages. 349 Guppy is wound out by 209 Tombo on the back straight in the Jag. Luke Holdsworth leads, Boogie second, Steve Shepherd in his big Lexus still in third place, very sideways though he's gone. Up to third is the Bolt in 4.25. They splash their way round, still slippery out there. Luke Holdsworth leads the way, comes from the famous Holdsworth Racing Dynasty. Mark Holdsworth, the former Unlimited World Champion. Also Stacey Holdsworth, the podium finisher, the only lady driver to finish on the podium in the Unlimited World Championship a couple of years ago. Regular race winner here at Standlake as well. Stu Holdsworth too. Race for the Coventry Avengers team. It's quieting down just a little. Oh, somebody running wide up there, that's one of the equalisers. It's the 4.54, Dean Lewis round the wall. Was he pushed or did he fall? Well, Big Mac got pushed there by Stephen Shepherd, but he's got going again. In the 4.40. We lose one of the Guppies, that's James Guppy, 349. As one of the equalisers gets wound aside down the back straight there by Dan Wigman, who is taken out in turn, backs his attacker of the 550 of Nathan Emery in. Will anyone go in on the team mental man? Wiggy replays with the head on as the Bolt takes one from Nemesis in 239. Bowman the showman's got on the far side, so is Deacon in number 10, that's Roscoe in number 10. Ah, there we go! 355 of Aaron Dark blows up the 550 of Nathan Emery. Anyone in turn? Here comes Alex Ganser having a look now. I bet Nemesis goes in there next lap around. He'll usually do something like that. Dan Wigman's got going again. Boogie having a go at the 355 of Dark now. 585 Luke Holdsworth still leading. Last lap this time. Here he comes. One lap to go for Luke. And wallop straight in on turn 3. That was Aaron Dark put in, I think, by Boogie. Yes, it was. Couldn't see the smoke up there from the 50 car. Checkered flag is at the ready and it drops on Luke Holdsworth. He takes the win. Well clear of Jason Moore second. Third place, I'm not sure at the moment. I think it might be Tom Waller. John Brickwell instincts with an attack on Nemesis. A rare quiet race for Nemesis. On his way round, Luke Holdsworth, your race winner in 5.85.